We cause anxiety for our dogs when we arrive home and leave without even realizing it. As you look at these pictures, you may think, oh, the dog looking out the window looks so sad that his family's left. The other dog, oh my goodness, what a naughty dog that is. It's destroying the bedding. How can they do that? Both dogs have separation anxiety. It just looks very different. The dog looking out of the window is probably living in a home that's a little more relaxed, maybe not as many people. And as they're getting ready to leave, they say, you be a good boy, we're gonna stop at the store on the way home and get you a nice yummy bone. And the dog runs up to the window as they're leaving. Maybe they're waving from the car, like you would wave goodbye to a little boy, thinking that's what he's doing. And when in fact that's not the case. He's thinking, oh my gosh, you left the home and I'm really worried about you, but he has a more relaxed personality, isn't dealing with it in the same way as the dog destroying the bedding. The dog that's destroying the pillow, pulling the stuffing out, may be living in a home that feels more stressful. Maybe the people are getting so frustrated now, and every time they leave, they say, you be a good boy. We're getting really tired of this. You're costing us so much money. Don't you destroy anything else. And now all the dog feels is more anxiety for them as they're leaving, runs up to the bedroom because they're looking for comfort, and dogs will chew on something to help them relax and calm down. The pillow just happens to be there. The dog is not destroying the pillow to teach them a lesson. This is a sign of severe separation anxiety. If you look at your dog, talk to them, give them any affection right before you leave, you're actually communicating to your dog the opposite of what you're thinking. What they hear from you is, oh my gosh, I'm really scared. I wish I didn't have to go into that big wide world all alone without you to take care of me and protect me. You're acting like the equivalent of the 2-year-old child, where either the leader or the puppy, the adult or the 2-year-old. That then causes your dog to feel completely stressed. My toddler is out there all alone without me to take care of them and protect them. I hope they make it back alive. And think about that for a moment. If you had a 2-year-old child that you were taking care of, and the 2-year-old got up, walked out of the house, and you could not follow them, you'd be completely stressed. They weren't wearing any shoes. They don't know how to find food. They're out there completely on their own. There's so many dangers out there. They don't know our address. They don't know how to ask for help. You would be beside yourself. And if they miraculously made it back home, you wouldn't say, oh, good, you're back. Are you hungry? You would look at them and say, oh my goodness, you're back. Is everything okay? What happened out there, honey? You're injured. Let me check you. That's a lot of stress for a dog to go through every time we come and go from the house. If you arrive home and you say, hey buddy, it's so good to see you. I got that bone for you while I was gone. That's not what your dog hears. That's like the equivalent of the 2-year-old child miraculously making it back home and saying, oh my gosh, it was so scary out there. You weren't there to take care of me and I was so nervous. I couldn't find food. I got lost. I fell over and scraped my knee. Oh, I barely made it back alive. If you acknowledge your dog when you come home, that just confirms to them that you don't know what you're doing and you are the equivalent of the puppy, which then causes your dog to feel, oh my goodness, I've been so worried about you. Thank goodness you made it back home alive. It's my responsibility to take care of you and keep you safe, and the world out there is full of dangers.